students, welcome to another lecture of the chapter Admission of Partner. So in last lecture we were discussing about treatment of goodwill, right? So today also we'll be practicing few more questions related to it and also learn new general entries about goodwill. So let's begin with first question number 14. So in last lecture we had solved till question number 12, right? 13 we are skipping, we'll be solving it later. We start with today with 14th question of homework section of study material. So X and Y are partners in firm sharing profits in the ratio of 4 is to 3. On 1st April 2022, they admitted Z as a partner. Z bought rupees 1 lakh for his capital and rupees 21,000 for one-third share of goodwill premium. On Z's admission, goodwill existed in the books of the firm at rupees 28,000. Pass necessary journal entries on Z's admission. So Z, a new partner, is admitted for one-third share and he brings rupees 1 lakh for his capital and 21,000 rupees for one-third share of goodwill premium. So his share he brings rupees 21,000. And in this question, one additional information is there, that is goodwill already existing in the books, that is old goodwill, right? And you have already studied the journal entry of old goodwill, that is writing of the existing goodwill, that is all partners it used to be in last chapter. In this chapter it will be old partners to goodwill account and in old ratio. So we are just leaving this point, last line we are just leaving. Yesterday we learned first two entries, so let's first pass them and then we will be writing the last entry. Clear everyone? Come on. So pause the video and make the journal entries format. Date, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. Here everyone, come on now. X and Y are partners sharing profits in the ratio 4 is to 3. Okay, they admitted Z. Z bought rupees 1 lakh for his capital. Bought, yes. So first entry will be bank account debit, right? Bank account debit because money comes in the business. 2. Z has bought two things, his capital as well as amount for premium. So 2, Z's capital account and 2, premium for goodwill. Clear everyone? So total amount bought by him is 1,21,000, right? Out of that 1 lakh rupees is for capital and 21,000 rupees is for premium for goodwill. Clear everyone? Being capital and premium brought by Z. Z, a new partner. Clear everyone? Understood? Come on. Got it? Come on. Next entry you know very well. From where we end, we have to start from that same point. Premium for goodwill. This premium for goodwill gets distributed among the old partners in which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. Yes. So premium for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit. Yes, to be divided among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. So old partners are X and Y. So 2X capital account and 2Y's capital account. Now, this is a case of simple question related to new profit sharing ratio, right? Where only old ratio of partners is given and new partner comes for how much share? One-third share is given. So simple case of calculation of profit sharing ratio. So in simple case, by default, sacrificing ratio becomes equal to the old ratio. I am not wasting time in calculating. So here sacrificing ratio is same as old ratio, that is 4 is to 3. So premium for goodwill was 21,000 to be divided among X and Y in ratio 4 is to 3, that is 4 by 7. 7 ones are 7 3s are 21, so 4 3s are 12,000 for X and 21,000 into 3 by 7, that is 7 3s are 21, so 9,000 for Y, being premium distributed in sacrificing ratio. Clear everyone? being premium distributed in sacrificing ratio. Clear everyone? So till here we have studied yesterday, and here till here we had studied the entries yesterday as well, right? So today what we are doing, we have to learn a new entry, that is writing of the existing goodwill, because in this question existing goodwill is also given, right? Let's see the last line again. On Zed's admission, goodwill existed in the books of accounts as 28,000. So this is old goodwill already existing. So it must be divided among old partners in old ratio only, right? So goodwill initially has which balance? Debit balance. Now it is to be written off. That means now it must be credited. So journal entry will be old partners capital account debit to goodwill account. Clear? Come on. Old partners capital account debit. So old partners are X capital account debit, X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit to goodwill account. Here everyone. So goodwill already given existing in the books is 28,000. So to goodwill account, that is credit 28,000, divided among X and Y in which ratio? Old ratio. That means 4 to 3, that is 4 by 7. 7 fours are 28, so 4 fours are 16,000 for X capital, and 28,000 into 3 by 7, right? 7 fours are, again 4 threes are 12,000. Clear? Understood? So let's just sketch the lines. Yes, so here, come on, old goodwill is written off, being existing goodwill, or old goodwill you can write, being existing goodwill written off. Clear everyone? Goodwill written off. In which ratio? In old ratio. Clear? Understood? Let's sketch the line to completely end the question. So for today, new entry that you studied is writing off existing goodwill. Goodwill initially has which balance? Debit balance. So now it has to be written off, so it must be credited. See, we did credit here. And old goodwill, so old partners in old ratio. Got it? So X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit, or old partners capital account debit to goodwill account. Clear? Understood? Come on, let's solve 15th question of homework section of study material. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 4:3. They admitted C as a new partner for 3/7 share in profits. New profit sharing ratio will be 2:2:3. C brought rupees 2 lakh as his capital and rupees 60,000 as his share of premium. Directly his share of premium, he has bought 60,000 premium for goodwill, half of which was withdrawn by A and B from the firm. So again a new thing has come, half of which was withdrawn by A and B from the firm. Calculate sacrificing ratio and pass history journal entries in the books of the firm for the above transaction. So here again a new concept has come when goodwill is withdrawn by the partners. So what has to be done? Let's see. First let's calculate sacrificing ratio. So you know very well sacrificing ratio formula is old ratio minus new ratio minus new ratio, right? So for first we are calculating for A. So A's old ratio is 4 by 7 minus new ratio is 2:2:3, that is 2 to 4, 4 and 3 7 again, so 2 by 7. Clear? So it comes 2 by 7 sacrifice. Then B's old ratio is 3 by 7, new ratio is again 2 by 7 only, so sacrifice 1 by 7. So sacrificing ratio comes to be 2:1, right? So sacrificing ratio is calculated. Come on, pause the video and make the format for journal entries. Journal entries, date, particulars, LF, debit amount, credit amount. Come on, let's start. Who is admitted? C is admitted, and what does he bring? He bring rupees 2 lakh as his capital and rupees 60,000 for his share of premium. So first entry, bank account debit, bank account debit, bank account debit to, yes, what he has brought? Capital. So to C's capital account, to C's capital account, and also he has brought premium for goodwill. So to premium for goodwill. Being capital, capital and premium by C. Clear everyone? Understood? Come on. So how much capital does he bring? Let's see. So he brought 2 lakh as his capital and 60,000 for his share of premium. So 2 lakh as his capital and his share of premium he bought 60,000. So total he bought 2 lakh 60,000. Clear everyone? Understood? Let's sketch the line. Done. Now you know this premium for goodwill gets distributed among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. So from where we end, we start from that same point. Premium for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit to, yes, A's capital account, to B's capital account, to A's capital account, to B's capital account. Now premium for goodwill was brought how much? 60,000, right? It is to be divided among A and B, in which ratio? Sacrificing ratio, and sacrificing ratio is 2:1. So 60,000 into 2 by 3 for A. So 3 ones are 320s, right? 22s are 40,000. Clear? And 60,000 into 1 by 3, that is 320s are 20,000. What we write? Being premium distributed, be premium distributed. Why we distribute premium? Because the gaining partner has to compensate the sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio, and so for that he brings premium for goodwill, and that gets divided among the sacrificing partners or old partners in which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. Clear? So being premium distributed in sacrificing ratio. Clear everyone? Understood the concept? So come on, in this question, there is also one additional information. Let's read that again. What it says, that half of which was withdrawn by A and B from the firm. So whatever premium for goodwill share A and B gets, A gets 40,000 and B gets 20,000, right? Half of which is withdrawn from the firm. Withdrawn, so cash goes out or bank is decreasing. Clear? So bank is giver means cash is decreasing or bank is giver, so it must be credited because money is going out of the business. Who is receiving this money? Who is taking this? A's capital account debit. New entry for you to learn. From where we end, from that point only we start. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to bank because money is being withdrawn. Half of which is withdrawn. So A was getting 40,000, so A has withdrawn 20,000 out of it. B was getting 20,000, so B has withdrawn half, that means 10,000 out of it. That means 30,000 is being withdrawn in total, being half of premium share, half premium share withdrawn by A and B. Withdrawn by A and B. Clear, everyone? Understood? So what is the new entry again for you? That if money is withdrawn, so cash or bank goes out. Yes, so it must be credited. So who is receiver? A and B are taking it from the business. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to bank account. That is how much it may happen they are withdrawing entire amount. So it would be A's capital account debit 40,000, B's capital account debit 20,000. But here it is said that half of which is withdrawn. So A was supposed to get 40, so now he is withdrawing half, 20. And B was supposed to get 20, so he is withdrawing half, that is 10,000. Clear, everyone? Understood? So withdrawal entry also you learned today, that is partner's capital account debit to bank. Got it? So two new entries for today. Okay, one was writing off existing goodwill, which you already know, which we had studied in previous chapter as all partners to goodwill. But here it will be old partners to goodwill because old goodwills are distributed among old partners. Clear? Now second entry, if premium share is withdrawn, so cash goes out, so it must be credited or bank must be credited. Remaining is partners capital account debit to bank. Clear? Understood? Come on. So let's just completely sketch the line to end the question. Our three entries for this is over. Got it, everyone? Come on. Let's solve question number 16. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 3:2. On 1st April 2022, they admit Z as a new partner for 3/13th share in profits. New ratio will be 5:5:3. Z contributed the following assets to his capital. Now, following assets. So Z is not bringing cash or not bringing check for his capital. He is bringing assets for his capital. And his share of premium for goodwill, stock rupees 80,000, debtors rupees 1,20,000, land rupees 2 lakh, plant and machinery rupees 1,20,000. On the date of Z's admission, goodwill of the firm was valued 10,40,000. X and Y withdraw their respective share of premium for goodwill. They are withdrawing. Pass as the journal entries in the books of the firm on Z's admission. Clear? Understood? So come on, let's pass. It's a challenging new question for you, having old concepts only. How? Let's see. Journal entries, leave some space so that we could calculate sacrificing ratio. Right? Journal entries, date, particulars, LF. Debit rupees, credit rupees. Clear, everyone? Now come on. Z is admitted and this time he is not bringing a check or cash. So whatever he is bringing, that comes into business. Whatever comes into business, that must be debited. So what Z is bringing? Z has contributed following assets to his capital and his share of goodwill. Stock 80,000. So it is coming in the business. So stock account debit. Stock account debit. Yes, of how much rupees? 80,000 Z has bought into the business. Stock he has bought, then debtors he has bought. Earlier we just used to pass bank to seize capital to premium for goodwill. But here he is not bringing premium for goodwill and capital in cash or check. He is bringing assets in those places, right? So assets come in the business, assets will be debited. Debtors account debit 1,20,000. Then he has bought land. So land comes into business, debit what comes in? Land account debit. How much? 2 lakh in the business. And plant and machinery has also bought plant and machinery account debit. Yes, plant and machinery worth rupees again 1,20,000. 2. Yes. 2. Yes. What he has bought? Let's see. He has contributed following assets to his capital and his share of premium. To his capital. So to Z's capital. And to his share of premium. So to premium for goodwill. Clear, everyone? Got it? Come on. Now, how much capital he has bought or how much premium for goodwill he has bought, that is not given clearly. See, it is just told that Z has bought these following assets for his capital and premium for goodwill. But how much is this premium for goodwill? How we will get? See, goodwill of the firm was valued at 10,40,000. So goodwill of the firm is 10,40,000. So whose share we are calculating? Z's share, means Z has come for 3/13th share. Got it, everyone? So 3/13th share will give us what's Z's share of goodwill. Clear, everyone? Understood? Here it is not given separately कितना goodwill आया, कितना capital आया, तो हम कैसे निकालेंगे? Goodwill of the firm is given in the question. Goodwill of the firm was valued 10,40,000. So 10,40,000 is goodwill of the firm into his share will give us Z's share of goodwill into 3/13. Come on, 13 ones are 13. I guess 8 is a, right? 8 here 24, yes. 13 8s are 104. 8 3s are 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 2,40,000 is Z's share of what? Premium for goodwill. Premium for goodwill will come 2,40,000. Got it? Understood? Now just add the debit column and subtract credit column. We will get how much capital he has bought. So total assets he has bought worth rupees. Debit side I am totaling 1,20,000 plus 80 will give us how much? 1,20,000 plus 80, 2 lakh. 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakh. 5,20,000 in all he has bought. So 5,20,000 minus 2,40,000. Here 0, 0, 0, 0. 12 minus 4 will give us 8. 4 minus 2 will give us 2. So 2,80,000 rupees he has bought for his premium for his capital. Understood or not? So 8 plus 4 is 12. Yeah. Come on. Once again, let's see. See, it is not given clearly. It is just given that he has bought these following assets for his premium also and capital also. So how much capital did he bring? How to calculate it? First of all the assets are coming into the business. So all the assets account debit to Z's capital to premium for goodwill. Now premium for goodwill of the firm was valued 10,40,000 is given. So he has come for 3/13th share. That means 3/13th means his share of goodwill is 2,40,000. So to premium for goodwill 2,40,000. Now out of total assets he has bought worth rupees 5,20,000. This means 2,40,000 is for goodwill. That means remaining amount comes to be 2,80,000 and that will be for his capital. Understood, everyone? So being capital and premium brought by Z. Got it, everyone? Understood? So let's just sketch line. Got it, everyone? Come on. Now this premium for goodwill, second entry gets distributed among the sacrificing partner because this premium for goodwill is compensation for them. So they must be compensating, means this amount must be compensated to the sacrificing partners in sacrificing ratio. So premium for goodwill account debit to who are the partners? X and Y. So to X capital account, sorry. Yes, and to Y's capital account. Clear, everyone? So premium for goodwill bought is 2,40,000 to be divided in sacrificing ratio. So first let's calculate sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio is, come on, old minus new ratio minus new ratio. Here, so first is X. So X old ratio is 3/5 minus new ratio is 5:5:3. That is 5/13, right? 5/13. Yes. So when we calculate 13 and 5, 65, right? LCM. 5 13s are 13 3s are 39. 13 5s are 5 5s are 25. So 9 minus 5 gives 4. 3 minus 2 gives 1. 14/65 for X, and for Y it's positive, so sacrifice Y 2/5 minus Y's new ratio is 5/13. Again, so 65 LCM, 5 13s are 65, So 13 twos is 26 minus 13, come on, 13 5s are 5 5s are 25, right? So it is just 1 by 65. So come on, 39 minus 25 I've done correct or not? Let me check once. 5 13, the 13 threes are 39. 13 5s are, so 5 5s are 25. 9 minus 5 gives 4 and 3 minus 2 gives 1. Yeah. So sacrificing ratio here is sacrificing ratio x is to y is equal to 14 is to 1. Clear everyone? Understood? Yes, come on. So just dividing premium for goodwill to x and y's capital, 2,40,000 in the sacrificing ratio which comes 14 is to 1. That means 2,40,000 into 14 by 15, right? It is 2 is to 1 only, right? Correct. So we have to do it as this. So just cancelling it by 3, 3 5s are 15 and 3 8s are 24, right? Then 5 1s are 5, what's a 80? 5 16s, wait a minute, yes, 5 16s are 80. Yes, 5 16s IT and 16 into 14 now we have to do. So 16 into 14, 16 fours are 64. 16 ones are 16 plus 6 gives us 22. So it gives us 2,24,000, right? So 2,24,000 is for this X capital and 2,40,000 into 1 by 15. Correct. So into 1 by 15. So again, for 3 8s are 24, 3 5s are 15, 1s are 5 16. So that means 16,000 for Y's capital. Let me just check. It is 6 plus 4, 12 only. 6 plus 4, 10. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Correct. It's coming right. So being premium distributed among sacrificing partners in sacrificing ratio. Clear everyone? Understood? Got it? Come on. So here we have distributed the goodwill amount. Come on, now let's read the question. What extra thing is given in the question? So if we go to question back, we see that X and Y withdraw their respective share of premium of for goodwill. They withdraw the entire amount. Withdraw means money going out of the business, right? Out of the business. So what we are going to do is they are withdrawing the entire amount. So X capital account debit. Just now in last question we studied X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit to bank account. Yes, money will go out of the business. So entire amount they are withdrawing. That means X had got 2,24,000. He is withdrawing complete 2,24,000. Y has got 16. He is withdrawing complete 16. That is complete 2,40,000 amount is being withdrawn. Being premium withdrawn. Clear everyone? Withdrawn by the sacrificing partners. That also you can write. So here we end all the entries related to this question. Let's see this question once again. See, in this question, instead of bringing cash or check for capital and premium, the new partner, that is Z, he has brought what? Various assets. So in place of cash account debit or bank account debit, what we are going to do? Various assets account debit, right? To Z's capital and to premium for goodwill. Now in this question, clearly it was not given how much did he bring for his capital and how much for premium for goodwill. But one thing it was given, that goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 10,40,000. So 10,40,000 was goodwill of the firm, and into his share, that is 313th is Z's share. So we'll get Z shares of premium, that is 2,40,000. So he would bring 2,40,000 for his premium for goodwill. And remaining amount, that is adding all the assets and subtracting premium for goodwill, will get 2,80,000, which will be what? Come on, which will be his capital contribution. Now premium for goodwill account debit, from where we end, we start from that same, divided among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. In sacrificing ratio we calculated, it came 14 is to 1. Clear? Come on. Then it is withdrawn. Withdrawn entry, I told you, partner's capital account debit to bank because money will go out of the business. Here full amount is withdrawn. So entire 2,24,000 for X and 16,000 rupees for Y will be withdrawn. Got it, everyone? Understood. If half is to be withdrawn, then we divide by 2 and then we withdraw. Got it. So in this way, we completed question number 16 also of homework section of study material. So today, we completed 3 questions, that is 14th, 15th and 16th question of homework section of study material. Next lecture will be solving with more questions. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.